Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your March reading. The energy that surrounds you is mystery. Maybe at this time, you feel like someone is a mystery, or somebody feels like you're a mystery. Somebody feels like you're mysterious. Um, we're going to clarify the mystery card. People may see you as a mystery. They see you as somebody that's hard to figure out. It kind of reminds me of that movie Beauty and the Beast. You know, where like in the beginning of the movie, the townspeople felt like Belle was some sort of mystery because she was always just being quiet and reading books. She was never really letting people know what was on her mind. Okay. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have Scorpio in your chart. But the reason you became a mystery to people is because you had some sort of fast change. Okay. It was a fast change. Some of you could be getting pregnant at this time in March with the Empress card. And with this Queen of Cups energy, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or you're becoming a mother. I mean, Queen of Cups has a really motherly energy. But this is going to happen fast, okay? Maybe someone figures out your mystery. Maybe they figure out where you like to hang out, and I'm not going to say anymore, okay? But the underlying energy is the truth. You want to get to the bottom of the truth, right? Or there's some sort of truth about you that people don't realize. It's kind of like, going back to that example of Belle and Beauty and the Beast. Okay, yes, she did hang out by herself a lot. Yeah, she did read a lot. But the truth was, Belle did want to be with somebody. But the only person she vented to about that was her dad. If you remember the movie, she would complain to her dad or talk to her dad. And her dad was inventing something when she complained about it. And he said, "Well, what about that guy Gaston? He's a handsome fella." And she said, "He's handsome, all right. Rude and conceited. Oh, Papa, he's not for me." So at this time, the underlying energy, you want to get to the truth about something, okay? Or either there is some sort of truth concerning you that people don't realize. There is somebody that you're currently interested in at this time, but you're taking your time with this person because you're not really sure about them. Maybe you're trying to figure out if this person is married or if they want to be married, because we get the Temperance card, the Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. You just want to know the truth. Going back to Disney, it reminds me of when Princess Jasmine confronted Aladdin, and she said, "I just want to know the truth." He said, "The truth?" And of course, as we all know, he didn't tell her the truth in that scene. He basically, said, "I sometimes dress as a commoner to escape the pressures of palace life, but I really am a prince." So you're trying to get to the truth about somebody, some sort of King of Wands. And it has been a while since I have worked with these mermaid cards, so I really need the book, not for the meanings of the cards. And of course, I'm going to drop stuff, right? Get my exercise for the day. Not for the meanings of the cards, but for their placement. So these are the influences that are coming into the situation as contentment. Contentment is coming into the situation as an influence. You could be happy where you're at right now. I mean, you really probably do want somebody, but you're happy where you're at right now. I mean, It's one of those things where you're just happy where you're at, and so that's why you're not throwing yourself out there, okay? Belle in the movie Beauty and the Beast, she was happy living with her dad, and she was happy reading books, and she was quite happy where she was at. It could be a situation where you've been single for a while. In the beginning of being single, some people are upset. They're really upset. They're like, "I wish I had somebody." And but then as time goes on, they start being content and happy with where they're at. They get to a point where they don't care anymore. It's almost like they feel like if somebody were to enter into their lives, it would just make things complicated because they're used to doing things a certain way. Okay? You basically, from what I'm seeing, you take care of yourself. This is a new beginning with yourself right now in March because we get the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. You're being grateful for your blessings. Okay? It could also be that maybe at this time you want to collaborate with somebody on a business project of some sort. You want some sort of new beginning, or you could already be involved in a new beginning that brings you contentment. The obstacle at this time is memories, okay? I think card 4 is the obstacle card. Let me make sure. I used to have a bookmark for this spread. Yeah, this is the obstacle. And the obstacle is memories. You may be dwelling on a past person or have memories about somebody, and you just miss those memories. In the picture, she is holding photos. Some of you could even have a photo album or a photo organizing system, and you miss someone. Like you have certain memories about them, and you miss them. You could be missing how somebody used to be. Like, when you first met and they presented the best version of themselves, right? And you miss that presentation. But we're going to clarify this memories card. Okay. Now, with the memories card, it looks like you were married to a manipulative person. Okay. This person, they pretended to be loving and nice in the beginning, but all they really brought to the table was money. Y'all may have had a family together with that 10 of Pentacles, but this person could have kept you trapped in your head. And it was like you couldn't see things clearly because of the way this person treated you. They started off nice, but then when y'all were married or in a serious committed relationship, all they brought was money and psychological games. Okay. And you have memories of this person, and that is what is blocking you right now, is your memories. Um from a spiritual perspective, you have turned away from this situation. You have turned away from a spiritual perspective. I'm going to get some clarifying cards on that. Um My best advice, and it just depends on your situation, so be careful, take my advice with a grain of salt, is, if something happens to you, you need to expose it so you can get the support that you need. I'm not saying like make a YouTube video or, something like that and publicly embarrass this person. That's kind of dangerous to do. But I'm saying expose what happened, tell certain people what happened, so you can get the help that you need. Now, with turning away from a spiritual perspective, you are turning away. This relates to the truth about somebody. Okay. We get the Justice card, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you came out on top, okay? Because there was some sort of court case involved. And with the Five of Swords energy, a compromise of sorts was reached, or that was the advice that a compromise of sorts could have been reached. Five of Swords could represent your person. You could have been dealing with a stubborn person, and so you had to take them to court, okay? And then after court, there's you and your Queen of Pentacles splendor, right? You got to keep what belonged to you. And it's almost like in March, things are being restored for you. I mean, not only is she the Queen of Pentacles, she looks happy. I mean, she looks like she's back to her rightful place, her rightful throne, whatever you want to call it. It's almost like you're making a full recovery in March by turning spiritually away from somebody. And this person could have not been spiritual at all. You could have been the only spiritual one in this relationship. Um, the best course of action for you to take in March is to re energize. Okay. Now, I saw something on another tarot reader's page that said, everyone is not your project. That's why you are so wore out. So, some of you, you look at certain people and you think, oh, I can help this person. I can make them better. I can improve their life. And you wear yourself out trying to help somebody that does not want help. And that is not what you need to be doing in March. In March, you need to be re energizing and focusing on yourself. This is wonderful energy, okay? And the reason why it's wonderful energy is because once you focus on yourself, support's going to come in for you. That's going to be the outcome. Now, with re-energized, we get the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. It looks like to me that you're canceling previous obligations with people. If people treated you like you were a babysitter or like you were the one to go to for everything, you are telling them that you are taking a rain check, because we get the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. No thanks. I'm going to go work on myself this month. Sorry, not sorry. Reese's, deuces, whatever you say, however you word things. So you could be apologizing to people and telling them that you're too busy to hang out and you need to re-energize. I'm sorry, but I'm too busy. I have a prior engagement, a prior appointment of loving on myself. Five of Pentacles, okay? So you could be telling some people, hey, I'd love to mow your lawn, or I'd love to do this and that, but I've got a prior appointment getting a pedicure. I've got a prior appointment focusing on myself. And it's amazing because once you support yourself, look at all the other people that come in to support you. And that's going to be the ending to that. You're going to have a lot of people coming in March to support you. I don't know who these people are. I don't know if they're your girlfriends. I don't know who they are, but you're going to be getting support in March, okay? People coming in to support you. I think the King of Wands in this reading was different from the King of Cups you used to be with. I think the King of Cups that you used to be with is the reason why you don't trust the King of Wands, whoever that is. So if you don't trust anybody, you're really not ready for a relationship at this time, which is why you need to focus on yourself and re-energize and get the support that you need. I know there are domestic violence support groups out there if you were dealing with something like that, but I try not to go to those groups because I never know who's going to relapse and go back to their abusive man, right? And I don't want to be caught in the crossfire of that because I don't know how bad some of those men can get, right? Which is why me, myself, I don't go to a support group because I don't want to be caught in the crossfire. But there are other support groups out there, like codependency support groups, things of that nature. Somebody's going to give you a shoulder to cry on, okay? I think you're going to be working on yourself in March. But while you're working on yourself, you're eventually going to come out of this hanged man's position. And you may end up crying or confiding in somebody. And the person that you confide in is not going to turn you away. They're going to be there for you. And that's where there's going to be healing, okay, with the star card, healing. So you're going to get the healing that you need in March. I'm not saying you'll be completely healed in March, but I'm saying that you're going to get back to where you need to be. I think the word I'm looking for is stable. You're going to feel stable. You're going to feel secure. You're not going to feel like you used to feel. Sometimes when we get out of relationships, regardless of whether it's a relationship or a marriage, what happens is we just feel all discombobulated, is the word I'm thinking of. We're out of line. We're out of alignment with spirit. We're out of alignment with the universe. And our chakras are out of alignment. Everything is out of alignment. And sometimes we need to do things like get a pedicure or get a back massage. I've gotten back massages and cried a few times during the massage because it felt like my heart chakra was finally opening. And normally I keep it closed. But if you go through healing in March, you're going to find certain things being realigned back to where they used to be. It's almost like you're going to feel the way you used to feel, and which is back at your center. And I don't know what age for you is the best age, but some people would say their best age was 20 or 16 or 12. I don't know, but you may end up getting to a place in your mind where you're like, man, I feel like I'm 20 again, or I feel like I'm 16 again. I feel wonderful, and part of that recovery, part of getting there is working on your healing. Heal yourself first. Put yourself first. Make yourself a priority. And when you treat yourself like you're a priority, you'll attract a group of people that makes you a priority. So, love and light to all of you. And thank you.